When you live here, it pays to be ready for every extremity. At the Arizona State Laboratory, scientists use an analytical technique called mass spectrometry to keep Arizonans healthy and safe. The key to mass spectrometry is to separate a sample before introducing it to the detector. One separation method, known as gas chromatography, can isolate toxins like cyanide and organic pollutants in a blood sample. This method relies on calibrators that are stored at a temperature cold enough to freeze the breath inside your lungs. Another method uses the opposite extreme to detect lead, arsenic, and other heavy metal toxins. When a medical provider fears a patient may have been exposed to heavy metals, they send a blood or urine sample to the state lab. It's a sign that somewhere in Arizona, someone is having a very bad day. Mass spectrometers are powerful and persnickety. Sarah carefully preps the sample before introducing it to the instrument. In the next 2 minutes, over 100 years of physics will happen in this small metal box housing precision glassware and a plasma torch. Think of the torch like a lightsaber and this glassware as the hilt. As the sample enters the spectrometer, the torch emits a scorching blaze, hotter than the Earth's molten core. The sample feeds directly through the tip of the lightsaber. The intense heat shatters the sample into its most basic atomic form. Electrons are stripped from any metals, leaving ionized material that will be detected by the magnetic poles of the mass spectrometer. Once the findings are confirmed, Sarah contacts the provider with the results. Today, it's a happy outcome. As part of a national network of sentinel and reference laboratories, the Arizona State Lab stands ready to respond to health emergencies here and across the country. Highly sophisticated instruments can detect nerve agents, chemical biological weapons, radiological threats, emerging diseases, and food contaminants. In regular surge event drills, the bioterrorism and chemical warfare programs process huge volumes of samples. During real emergencies, the lab provides crucial intelligence to medical providers and political decision makers. As a member of the Lab Response Network, the State Lab is the only facility in Arizona equipped to analyze suspicious substances in letters and packages. These sensitive investigations happen in a room known as the glove box. The suspicious package is opened in a sealed chamber and swabbed for testing. Catherine takes care not to leave fingerprints on the letter while Drew documents every step for law enforcement. It's just another way that the Arizona State Laboratory lives up to its mission to protect the health of all Arizonans.